Oh, fucking hell. I think this is my first au naturel video for a while. There's nothing on my face except my face and my braids on my face. Oh, I'm in fucking agony. Just remembered. I need to take some meds. I need to take some fucking meds. And I'm gonna write to my doctor. I need to. It's bugging the fuck out of me. I went over it today. I saw my favourite human. Oh, there they are. I saw the old Fave Hume and talked it all through. And I'm like, I think I need to write her a letter. But then it's kind of... Hang on a minute. Open the little drawer that you keep them in. Put them in the little drawer that you keep them in. Close the little drawer that you keep. Because it won't be confidential anymore. As soon as I do that, it won't be confidential anymore. So it's like that directly, without any actual evidence, making a claim that someone's done something. Well, I'm not. I'm just making a claim that's fucking lying. That's what I want. An explanation of why that man is lying about this and this and this. And if he's not lying, explain to me why he's not lying. It's my gist. Basically, because fuck me sideways, maybe. It hurts. It's got to dizzying new heights of hurting. Like, I just took my scooter up to the workshop to put it on charge. And there's about 4 spots, maybe even 5, on each foot of tenderness, and those are the only places I feel the floor. So, I mean, just standing up is fucking excruciating. My feet won't take my weight. My feet are hypersensitive. Seriously, it was a hot day, and my favourite human did comment that she's got like plastic grass, whatever it's called, grass in her garden, and it was hot. But I'd gone on it barefoot, and her little 2 or 3 year old, I think she's nearly 3, was splashing around in the paddling pool and running around in it barefoot. But then she did start going, ow, ow, ow. But I think she was taking the piss. She's learned to take the piss. It was actually quite funny. What was it today? I took a daddy long legs out for her. She didn't want it squashed, so I said, I'll just capture it. And then she went, I'm quite scared actually. I went, no, you're not scared. She went, no, I was just joking. It's just lovely from the little person like that. Thinking, you little wind up. Anyway, it was so cute. No. But yeah, I went dancing, and she did say to me, are you sure you should, if it's killing you that much? And I was like, well, I went yesterday, but to be honest, yesterday I was stopping every 20 minutes for about 2 minutes, and I'd be all right for about 5 or 10. Today it was like stopping every 5 or 6 minutes, massaging my feet for like 2 or 3 minutes, and standing up and going, oh, no, that's not done it yet. It was a bit miserable. I still managed a few hours. The beach wasn't really having it, so I went back into the gardens, and oh my god, it was one of the best vibes I've ever created ever in all of my ever. At one point I had like probably 3 or 4 different groups of people, like 2s and 3s of people, all amalgamated around myself, dancing with me. And I don't know why I'm commenting on this, but I thought it was going to make it to video. It was my comment on that was the girliest thing that a girl would have said. She was listening to the tunes and she went, I feel like I'm coming. It's just the way she said it. Just real. Just real. But again, it was quite awkward. A lot of people were talking to me and stuff, and I was really like, don't talk to me. So many awkward silences and me just smiling and dancing. She was probably a very young girl, but not a tiny girl. She was like, I love your hair. And she was fondling my braids and stuff, and she kept telling me she loved me. And I really don't know what to say to a 16-year-old girl. I love you too, because I don't. But it's like, in some ways, without sounding too big-headed, you do the kind of shit I do, it is appealing to that age of girl. I quite often get that kind of age of girl dancing and shrieking and whooping and Instagramming. They always do themselves with me in the background. It's always them, look. And a quick flash to me in the background, look what I'm doing. But loads of people talked a lot as well, and I was really just awkward with it. Or just the niceness, too many compliments. It was lovely, you know what I mean? Quite a few people said, can I just join you? And I was like, yeah. Literally, it happened. I think that happened more. That happened a bit down the beach as well, actually. People said, can I join you for a bit? I was like, yeah, cool. And then they just left me to it. But they just were having their own little vibe as well, having their own little party. Cool with that, bro. Totally cool with that. Don't get in my face about it, but you can join me. You know what I mean? Perfect. And yeah, there was about another 4 or 5 groups fucking filming it. Because there was 2 lads from Southampton, young lads, 19, 20 or whatever. God, they had so much fucking energy. One of them, sorry, I was showing a little bit of gusset there. I don't really care. It's not nudity. It's just fucking very squashed, fucking together penis at the moment. I've got my Jessicas on, they're quite tight. I do need to do this with my leg though. It's weird. It's a partial neuro thing. I keep urging with them to do that. Just spread them out like a hole. I do. I pull them like that and get them straight. And it's not just to practice doing pawn shots. It's an added advantage. I'll be able to do pawn shots, but what am I on about now? Yeah, that letter. I don't know if to do a letter or to just ask for an appointment and say, oh, I would like to discuss that with Dr. GPT. I hope I get another call, because I hope, well, I know that she was listening to me when I told her what was going on, and she knows I haven't had any physio or anything. And I got that call last time saying, she asked, are you happy with your legs? Love her. Love her. She would say that to me. Are you happy with your legs? Huh? Are you happy with your legs? What do you mean am I happy with them? Is there anything about your legs that you're not happy with? Well, I broke him. Is that one of the things? Bless her. Bless her. Because I don't like being lied to, but then I'm really shitting myself as well, because it's am I just schizotypal? Did I imagine him saying that? Because that's always a fucking possibility. I just fucking imagined it. And I'm just a paranoid cunt. Which is what I get called for being a paranoid cunt. It's just a fucking symptom. It's a fucking symptom. It's not some creepy fucking axe murdering pervert. Although they can be. You know, axe murdering perverts can also have paranoia. That's the link. The link is that they're a person, and a person can have paranoia. The link from paranoia is not axe murderer, but it is to so many people. It is. It's abusive cunt and all that. If you're paranoid. I was paranoid, jealous, insecure. They're just insecure. Get over yourself. I've always laughed at that one. If I'm insecure, then I wouldn't be what is the opposite of getting over yourself, by the way? I've just thought of that. That is Mikey logic to a fucking T, and why have I never spotted this one before? How can you need to get over yourself? Like, where are you? Or what's in front of you? What do you, like, you're in front of you. What I'm saying is, I don't want to sound like I'm under myself. Yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm under myself. But I can't for the life of me think what I was saying that in relation to. Schizotypal, lying, paranoid. No, let's get back there anyway, because that's really where I originally was before I digressed, I think. But what I do know is, putting my fucking scooter away was excruciating. Every footstep was like, oh, fucking hell. And like, the pain that comes at night, it's like I've got to stand on it. I think, oh no, you need to stand on it, you need to stand on it. Keep needing to do weird shit to my toes. It's neuro-y, but it's circulatory. It's all in that same fucking affected area, and it's because there's something fucking wrong with that fucking tendon. And that fucking joint, there's something fucking wrong with that fucking joint. And that's what he doesn't want to fucking talk to me about. That's what I should mention in the letter when he talks about fucking MRI scan being for reassurance. This is what I'll say to the doctor. It's like, if that was an MRI scan for reassurance, my fear was that there was malalignment in that foot post-healing, post-surgical malalignment, which was causing the displacement of my foot and ongoing muscular complications arising therefrom. And I've got a bloke going, no, tibia, I'm a surgeon, bone. Fucking doing my head in. I'm just a surgeon, ask someone else, I'm a surgeon. How many times I've heard him laughingly say, I'm only a surgeon. Just my fucking nut in. Don't sit there and try and de-skill yourself. Surgeons aren't just surgeons, they're not just fucking jack of all trades. They're supposed to know about the fucking surgical influence upon surrounding structures and their function. You're supposed to bear that shit in mind. At least, at least glance at it occasionally. What am I doing elsewhere? I've mended this bone beautifully. You've shredded all the muscles around it. Did I? Oh dear. Well, I'm a bone surgeon. Fucking, what has he done to me? Or what's happened? Why won't he revisit the foot? That's my thing. He keeps going on about the bone that he could prove was perfect. Why won't he revisit what I'm actually fucking talking about is the placement of that bone upon my fucking talus? Because they became separated. That's my fucking point. I'm talking about the distal end of my tibia. Right on the top, there's the ankle joint. My fracture went into the joint space and damaged that fucking joint space. And this was fragmented bone, and he's pulled it back together. Has he done that when he did so? And then it's been allowed to heal. That's what I think was fucking happened. And I know that he didn't know it had tilted. Why is it tilted? They're not supposed to tilt. They're not supposed to tilt. If he'd have done an ORIF, it would not have tilted because it was fixed in position from the point of surgery. Then it heals in position. The screws hold it until it heals, but they stay in there. Mine are still in there, in my heel. They've stayed in there. They're structural. They're structural. It might have been the strength of them that pushed them up into my other bones. It might have been the strength of that one because it's got a load of metal in it. That might have been why just a small fucking bike crash was this catastrophic. Very fucking catastrophic because I am literally so limited in my mobility. Like, yeah, I walked around today, but I had to stop. I had to let my favourite human walk home. I had to keep stopping, and it was really fucking miserable. All over kinds of pain. And that's just walking up a fucking road in Poole. It's about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile from her house down to the shops. Something like that. And that was a fucking mission. And I get discharged while this is going on. Discharged from the back pain clinic. What the fuck, man? The fuck? Let's just say it's COVID and we're all going through it and end the fucking video. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I'm very doubtful about writing this letter or whether I should write a letter. I'm going to go into procrastination mode, I can sense. Yes. I still want to think of myself. But don't worry about that. I'm going to end the video now. hope you're very well. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to watch. And shouts out to the people who say it helps them, because I'm fucking glad it does. I'm glad it fucking does, in whatever way that it does, whatever bit you're relating to or fucking reaching out to. Fucking long may it continue. And I love you and shit. Well, not like in that way. Bye.